Okay, hello everybody and welcome. Thank you for being here. Today we start our online retreat. We're gonna start our dry fasting, and it's not
It's
only
not only
from it's not only if you I'm gonna ask you if you could silence your microphone because it makes like an echo. And it's not only fasting from food, from water, it's fasting from noise, silence, and being in silence, and from distractions. So the hardest part of the retreat is not doing. In these 2 days, we're gonna ask you to not doing. Try to not do anything. Like stop playing a role. I am a sister. I am an auntie. I am no. You just have friends in the life in this world that go through this life path with you, but you don't need to fulfill any role in these 2 days. So no responsibilities. Connect with your being and stop all the noise from outside so you have a chance to listen to your inner being. Your inner being all the time trying to give you a message, but you're so distracted outside that you cannot listen inside. So this is your chance to stop all the distraction outside and start really listening to what your inner self wants to tell you, and stop judging. We're so used to comparing, judging, this is good, this is better. No. Stop all the judging and start accepting things as they are to be explored. We are here to explore life and to enjoy. Just focus on what makes your heart relax, what brings you peace, what makes you smile. That if you are smiling, something may give you peace, is something bring you joy, you are on the right path. So you need to see why I'm living. This is your chance to analyze, to become the observer. So get out of inside this movie and step out the movie of life and watch your movie. Laugh at your movie. Yes, because things are to be observed. Once you become the observer, you gain so much wisdom, because once you stop reacting to things, like let's say someone come and is rude with you or shout at you or something, you stop reacting. You see how this person is so much love. So when you stop that dependency of something, you don't need anything from the system, and you stop getting triggered by emotions, by anxiety. No, you just watch and let things flow. What feels right, let it flow. Then when you gain that control, you can achieve anything in your life. If you can fast for 2 days, then you can achieve anything you want in your life, because you gain that control. You break that dependence that I'm searching for love. I'm searching. When you need something from outside, it's because you are not in balance. So you need to see, what do I need to be in balance mentally, physically, emotionally? How can I achieve my 100% balance? And everything starts with love and joy. Learn to love yourself. Learn to enjoy every minute of life. Is a gift. Being here is a gift. It's so difficult to have this human experience, and we are so lucky to be here to have the experience. And so be grateful for every gift of life, every experience that make you smarter. We are in a mental war. The smarter, the strongest your mind gets, the better. So give thank you, because when you give thank you and when you focus your energy on something, is where your energy expands. So scan your thoughts, scan your conversation. What did I say last time? It's like if you look at a picture, let's say, for example, if I ask someone, what do you see in the picture? And I ask 50 people, what do you see in the same picture? 50 people are going to tell me the different thing. One's going to tell me, oh, the quality is like this, all the colors, all the contracts, all this image in the front, this image in the back. Everybody going to put focus on something different. So where are you putting your focus on? Where scan, what did I say on my last conversations? Like, did I focus on negative things? Because sometimes people are so used to being negative that is normal. So you need to scan, like, how can I do to improve, to put more focus on the positive side and the positive aspect of life. So when you put focus on that is when your energy expands. So this basically is that's the basics. These 2 weeks, try not to use your phone, because when you use your phone, it's more difficult to connect with your inner being. This phone disconnects you from your inner being. So when if you get a chance to go to nature, the fasting will be so much easier. And how to do the fasting is different to everyone. So it's very important that you listen to yourself. I won't do the same recommendation someone, a super athlete who eats only fruit, to someone who is diagnosed with a very deep illness. So everybody is different, going through a different stages in life. So what I will say is, don't do anything. Just relax and listen to your body. If you want to be lazy for 2 days, sleep most of the time, do it. Be lazy, because you also stopping all the stimulants. Even water can be a stimulant. You creating your own water. So it's important. So your body might start saying, okay, thank you for giving me this chance to recover. So now start to recovery stage where it wants just to relax and do nothing. And when you relax is when you allow all the energy go into detox. So if you do yoga, gentle exercises is amazing for the flow of the energy, because sometimes you feel, oh, pain in the leg, pain here, and that's energy stuck. So if you go for a walk, if you do yoga, if you do qigong, that helps the energy flow. So listen to your body, do what's best at given a moment, and be gentle. Don't just go on a super exercise, because when you exercise, all your energy goes on the exercise, not on the healing. So just be gentle, and as you are detoxing, your body gonna ask you to slow down. So every movement, try to do it slower. If you stand up, do it gentle. Your body is telling you, thank you for this chance to detox. Now I need you to take it easy, to slow down, so the detox is better. And the other thing that I want to say is very important is fresh air. If you are in a place with lots of heating or air conditioner, all this stuff dries the air. And as you know, drinking through your mouth your body is very sensitive to the water you touch, the water that is on the air. So if you have open windows, if you have open ventilation, natural ventilation, that helps a lot to have water in the air, and the dry fast to be so much easier. That's another reason why being in nature is easier to dry fast, because the air is so pure. There is so much water and coming in your body. So I have a question for you. As you know, Markus says nutrition is a myth. We are we are all sick. Like, but we are so used to getting stimulants. We just our body just reacts to stimulants. So, what would you tell a person who was smoking for 20 years or was drinking 10 strong coffees a day for 10 years, and today you say, okay, I'm stopping that? What would you tell a person who wants to answer? Any volunteers?
I can
Yeah.
say, go slow, go slow.
Okay.
When you want to wean off of something, right? Just go slow. Maybe that would be my guess.
Okay. Thank you, Philip. So Markus will say you are the same person. Like, if you talk about coffee, about cigarettes, about food, any stimulant you put in your body is the same. So the same that you will tell to that person who was smoking, say to yourself, because now you're stopping food and food is a stimulant. What you really need is fresh air, but you were now all the sudden you stop all the stimulants. It won't be pleasant, but it's the best that you can do to start detoxifying your body. And yes, do you have any questions? Anybody has any questions?
Yes, maybe. For
Yes.
me, is it completely new? I'm busy from February, and I did it 5 times in a month, 2 days, 3 days, and now 4 days dry
Like
fasting.
that?
Yes, it's necessary.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, that the more you practice, the better. The more you get to know your body, the more you get to know your mind. So it's all about trying again, having a break, trying again. That's the best.
Trust in Markus.
Yeah, and trusting ourselves.
Yes, of course. But what
Yeah,
he say is the resonance.
the resonance, exactly.
For me, I
Because
listen day and night.
yes, because anyone can say anything, but
Yes.
this is an experience you had to do it yourself.
Yes. Very important.
Because your mind needs to get familiar with it, and
Yes.
it's like your mind is something that it doesn't know. I mean, in you feel resonance because when you were a baby you knew about it, but it's been so long since you got disconnected to that
Yes.
to that purity, that you feel inside you is something is right, but through all these years with all this programming that we have in your mind that scare us, be careful, it's dangerous and all this stuff, we're doing it online because 2 days anyone can do, unless you are super ill, dying, then well, okay, that's different. But all of us, I was asking you okay to do it, that's why we do it online.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your experience.
You're welcome.
Sharing it. Anyone has a question or wants to share an experience?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I did also multiple drive fasts. I wonder, is your suggestion to do absolutely nothing? Because in my experience of my previous drive fast, I had, for example, pen and paper. If there came something out of my inner being, it's also very playful to write it down, to have some sort of reminder or to some sort of expression towards myself that can be very beneficial, I feel.
Yes, absolutely. So when we say don't do anything, we really saying from the ego. Don't feel like you have responsibility. I need to fulfill this responsibility. Uh, I feel guilty if I don't do this. Like that's when we say stop, 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 stop. All the thinking, all the machine in the mind, and start letting things flow. What feels right, and you can ask, will a child do it? A child will write and express. So that's beautiful. If you want have a chance, it's very nice because our mind gets more clear, so it's nice to write it down, but also it's nice to stop reading, to stop all the things outside and listen to yourself and scan our thoughts, and don't judge this thought is good, this thought is bad. No, just observe, become the observer. And when you become the observer and write down what you experience as an observer, that's an amazing thing.
Yeah, it's super nice. It can also be very helpful to write. And for me, it was also like painting and drawing and just be playful with the inner child. If he wants to play or she wants to play, just go wild and let it express his or herself.
Yes, that's very nice.
And also a thing that I remembered sometimes, I noticed like, oh, I get a dry mouth and then I shifted in my head. But if I go with writing and painting and so, then I become more in the flow and I let go of control and I'm out of the mind and in the heart. And then I felt like, oh, my mouth is getting better again. It can also be very, very beneficial and helpful as well.
Yes, yes, that helps a lot.
One thing I was wondering is there every day a call at this time or?
Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow at this time, and Sunday is gonna be at this time, and on Sunday Markus is joining. So tomorrow
Oh,
gonna be
awesome.
only me, and also tomorrow. Sorry, someone is trying to join. As if tomorrow is only me. Today is only me. Markus is on Sunday. And today, when we finish this talk, I'm going to ask everybody if you want to join a meditation group, or we can do it after this call.
Okay, amazing. Thank you.
And anyone else has something to share or a question?
I have a question. Well, any recommendations or guidelines as to like whether is this supposed to be okay, whatever, like hard dry fast or soft one, you know, like are we should I refrain from any forms of contact with water or like showering, you know, uh, washing my brushing my teeth or what are the rules basically? That's the question. I mean, I don't need any rules, but I just wonder whether there are any here during this retreat.
Yeah, the invitation is soft, dry, fast. So you can
Hmm.
brush your teeth, you can have showers, you can swim, you can be in contact. Even if you feel very dry mouth, you can reach your mouth, gargle, and spit out the water. Do it as it feels better for you. But if you say no, I prefer to do a hard dry fast, contact with water. That's up to you. You can do it as well.
All right. Thank you.
That's okay.
Yeah, something that popped up to maybe to add to the question. What I experienced in the beginning was very intense emotions because I don't eat or drink something away. It can be super intense with moments like frustration or deep sadness that pops up, and to me it was like just letting go of all the control and the resistance and just let it pass by, and in the intensity to come closer to this inner being of me.
Yes, it's like when you embrace the emotions, you start giving so much love to this emotion. You say, thank you for this human experience. Like you become the observer when you step out, and thank you for this whatever anxiety or things. When you start giving so much love and you make this emotion your best friend, the emotion disappears. So everything can be solved with love. That's why it's very important to love yourself, love every inch of your body, love this human experience, and everything is so much easier when you switch from this uncertainty to just bring love to yourself. See what makes your heart enjoy. If you want to go in the tree, be in contact with nature, hug trees. Yes. And
Hello. Sorry.
and also when you feel these emotions, it's because you're living in the past or in the future. That's why your mind is thinking, and you feel all this anxiety, depression, or whatever. But when you live in the present, that's when you are connected with your being. That's when you're the observer who exploring life. Then all these emotions disappear. So it's good also to be in contact with your breath. The real thing here is your breath. When you start to slow down your breath, breathe, hold your breath, then is when you are more in contact with the present, and all this and all the dry fasting and everything is much easier and more joyful, because you also, when you have a slow breath, you're telling your body, I'm safe, everything is okay. Then the big part here is the mind. So that the breathing is a game changer. Yes, Anna, please share.
Hello. I have a question. What if a pain arises? For example, during my last dry fast, I had a pain in my kidney. So I didn't exactly know whether I should stop the dry fast or I should continue. I could realize that it was a detoxification of my kidneys, but at that moment I didn't know whether I was harming my kidney or I was benefiting. So this is my question. How do I distinguish whether to go on or to stop it?
Okay, that's a good question, because you have the answer for that. But what I could say is, uh, you need to see, because when you stop the stimulants, you're gonna feel all the messages that your body wanted to give you. You're not covered in them anymore. So you have in front of you all my pain here, my discomfort here. You get more in contact with it. So you need to feel something is to be, oh, this is uncomfortable, this is unpleasant. But when it's a pain, maybe it's telling you, no, I need more water to flush out the system. And then when you feel ready, sometimes I personally find it difficult to drink water. I'll drink half a glass of water and I'm like, water, I can't, even if it's still water. What I find easier is taking the fruit and juicing in a slow juicer. Then I can drink more fluids, and that helped me more to let flow. Everything stuck flows better. So you can try that. More liquids, less solids to flush out and see if that helps alleviate the system. And then when you feel better, you can learn from the messages of your body and see when it feels better to drive fast for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
What it works for me is observation,
Yes.
also the breath, but is to observe what is happening to me. And what the message for me is, I have a pain. Well, try to feel it in a way that I be in touch with the pain. I am the pain, and the pain has the message to me. So many times we want to reject it because the pain is pain and it hurts. But if you don't go to the root cause of that pain, you don't heal it. So it continues like a how do you say, a system that feedback itself. If you don't go through with that pain, you continue in that system that is a negative feedback, no, that increase itself. So maybe it helps when you are aligned, you feel the pain, and you get in touch and ask to the pain what wants it to say to you, because that is the clue for me. That's it.
Yes, that is really learning to listen to your body. It's not always very pleasant, but sometimes it's energy stuck. Sometimes if you go for a walk and things, it gets better too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for sharing it. Yes, it's very important what you're saying.
I have also a question. My drive fast in the past was like a one-on-one, and someone was always available if I want to share something or ask something. Is it only this purpose of the group that we only do once call a day, or is there also something that you can reach out if there's something, or you're insecure about something unusual or something? Or
So we are the purpose of the retreat is don't use your phone. If you have an emergency, yes, I'm here, so you can reach out, but try not to disturb your colleagues. So the group is so you can before and after you can message on constantly before and after the retreat. But during the retreat, try not to disturb your colleagues or the participants. You can reach me, because if you feel anxious or something, that's why we have now this call to clear all your minds. And I'm going to say you that's because you're living in the past. On the future, that's calm down. The past and the future doesn't exist. What really exists is now, is your breath. And you need to see what is how to stop your attachments. Like, for example, if you have to go 1 week under a tree and do nothing, what stop you from doing that? If you need to be there and just relax, what attachment? You say, oh no, because I need to do this, I need to do that. So that is what you depend on. If you keep depending on love, if you keep depending on money, if you keep depending on drugs, that is what control your life. So this retreat is about how to free up your life, how to stop all these dependencies. Like, the more you try fasting and you practice fasting, the more you're gonna get more this dependency with drugs, with food, less and less and less, until you're free, and until you're just in a position where you eat because you want to explore, not because you depend on food. but it's just an option. Like, do I want to read a book or do I want to explore food? It's not like a need anymore. It's just one more experience in life. Like, there are so many to enjoy.
Okay, that's clear. Thanks.
May So if anyone has any questions, we're here.
I have one. I heard the part about the roles we play. My housemate is in the hospital and on quite a bit of medication. So for several months now, I am her mouthpiece, so to speak. And I'm not sure how to balance that. I would love to deplug for 3 days. And yet that I can mostly deplug, but from that feels doesn't feel, oh no, it feels icky.
Yes, that's the thing. That's why we ask you to be in a peaceful environment, because the environment really is going to affect us. I mean, we can be in a very noisy environment if our mind is very strong, but as we starting to build up that strength, we need first a calm environment. So sometimes it's our lesson to learn to say no. I don't want this for myself. So the same as your friend, she choose medication, she choose going to this help. It's her life. You respect her. I respect her. It's her choice. But now it's affecting you. So it's about you looking. Okay, should I rent a place? Should I go camping for 3 days to do my retreat and disconnect from that environment? Because my reality of life, I want it to be different. So to manifest and start growing in a different environment, free is just healing our bodies naturally with no medications, learning to listen more my mind, my body, without distraction outside. Sometimes it's a bit selfish, but that's when we learn to say no to the outside. It's a yes for the inside and to us.
Yes, when I signed up, she was going to be in rehab, but now she's back on the hospital side. She's not home, so I have the peace and freedom and quiet to be here and in nature and stuff like that. It's the advocacy at the hospital. I don't feel like I have to go all 3 days. I don't feel like I have to. It, I don't know what I feel. I'll just be quiet and I'll figure it out. I guess I was asking if I do have to go up to the hospital, if I do choose, not have, if I do choose to go up to the hospital. I don't know. I can manage it. I've been meditating a long time, so I know how to be there. I just, I guess it's the role part, so I get to be inside with that. Thank you.
Yes, because you need to do what feels right for you. You know your friend needs you. So maybe you can say everything happened for a reason. Maybe I help her this weekend, she needs me the most, and next weekend I'll be more selfish. So you need to, things keep changing in life. You need to see what's the best at each moment.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone has any questions?
May I say something else?
Yes.
Another thing that it helps a lot to me is not to resist what is happening. More inside me, no, and outside also, but not to is to accept. Acceptation is one key, not to resist, and then to feel merged with that, to feel one with what is happening, whether I like it or not. Is a kind of this, no? Is nothing is good, nothing is wrong. Everything is what it is. And when I accept reality, that is the reality in presence, in the present moment. And it's like a muscle. The first time you don't like it, sometimes it's much better when are things that you don't like than the ones you like. But it's the same stuff. It's accepting what it is, and is a shortcut. No, something it is easier.
Yes,
Hmm.
100%. Thank you, Fabi.
Thank you.
Any more questions or anything we would like to share?
Hi, Ro.
Hello,
Hello.
Josie.
I don't have a question, but I just wanted to say, like, um, as Marcus would say, that the whole point is that the illusion doesn't have happiness. We have to find happiness in our being. So we get rid of all of our distractions, whether that be food, whether it be electronics, whether that be reading a book or everything externally. Let go of it because you let go of the ego. And that's because the ego can't be happy. The ego is impossible to be happy. Only your being can be happy. And your being, you find your being when you stop searching and you stop the ego. So I just wanted to add that, and hopefully, that kind of gets everyone in the right mindset. But yeah, it's really good to see everybody here. So good luck to everybody. So
Yes, Josie, exactly. That's the key. That's why we're doing 2 days silence, no distraction. First, you need to find all the joy inside you, all the love, all the joy inside you. Once you find it, you are complete emotionally, physically, mentally. When you feel that balance complete inside, I don't need anything from outside. I'm wholly complete. I can give so much love to myself, so much joy. Then you're ready to go live and be free, and don't nothing will that you won't feel any attachment, any needs, any triggering, nothing. You just play life freely.
yeah, exactly. And like it's like all of our emotions are part of the trap. They're part of the ego. So it's like we think that like we're getting happiness, but as Marcus would say, it's just giving us relief. So we have relief and we confuse that for happiness, but really only the happiness comes from the inside.
Yeah,
And so that's like I think that's like the main thing to see, but also like because our life like isn't the way we want, and like we still live by the ego, we're gonna have anxiety. So it's like observe that anxiety.
yes, exactly. Like a friend was telling me yesterday, well, is it grown to be to have this, to have be in comfort, be wealthy? No, that's amazing. That's one of the experience of life. But do your happiness depend on that? If I take that from you, will you stop being happy? So is that you don't need anything. You're free. The everything that comes to you is as a gift to explore. Yes, thank you very much, Josie.
Yeah, that's super nice. Thank you for sharing. I feel totally the resonance. It reminds me, I was 1 month in France in a Tibetan Buddhism center, and I practiced it a whole month with being and with doing the awareness practice.
Oh
Who
wow.
am I? Who am I? What am I doing? How am I doing it? If I get lost in thoughts, emotions, and desires, I gently come back to the breath and to my five senses. So liberating.
Yes. We open for questions.
Not. Oh, sorry.
Okay, if anyone has any more questions?
Well, I have a question
Yeah.
because I've noticed from my experience that I need to move my body, and you already mentioned some options for moving physically. But are there any exercises that you would recommend that can be done, at home without going out? Uh, is there something that's particularly beneficial for moving the energy in the
Uh,
body?
yes, it's a child exercise. Ask your inner child, what do you want to play? That's the best exercise.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and anything your inner child want to play, you want to feel was the right thing.
Hmm. That's a nice take, nice perspective on exercising.
Yes, and as you are gonna be detoxing, take it easy. Slow down any exercise and just listen to your body. Don't rush into an exercise. It's just go slow.
I remember once I was quite deep into a fast, maybe like I don't know, 5 days into a fast, and I was squatting for a long time, and then I got up and I just passed out.
Yes,
And it was quite dangerous and very, very surprising.
yes, you don't realize you're so good, and when you rush, that's when you get dizzy. That's why I'm saying slow down. If you would have slowed down, that wouldn't happen. You will be fine. Just don't rush that slow movement, and it will be fine.
Hmm. Yeah, that was a warning. That
That's
was
a
quite.
learning, yes, but we all learn.
All right, thank you.
I have also a thing that popped up. I experienced that also in the past during a dry fast that I felt quite dizzy. But someone made a suggestion to me to put two fingers below the nose. That gives some sort of balance if you feel a little bit dizzy or so. And very slowly come at seat or stand up, not too fast if you feel a bit dizzy. That was really helpful for me to just put the two fingers under the nose and become very slowly with movement and so.
Like this is some sort of acupressure technique, or
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
okay.
Yes, that's great to be in contact with your breath. That's amazing. And also, good ventilation helps a lot. If you have your windows open, sometimes it's because we are with stagnant air, and we bring good ventilation is a game changer to feel better.
For me, it helps me a lot, the breathing exercises. I fasted in the past, and usually when I feel like dizzy, I feel like I am out of control. because I'm all by myself. I said I am my own caregiver. Let's keep the caregiver safe, you know. So I do that, and also how to say breathing also outside, not inside, because inside the air is stagnating, is stale. But outside there is a freedom. There are the trees, the birds, the sun, or whatever, the cloud, or the rain, the elements, you know. So that helps a lot. And also, what helps me lately, by the way of the pain and suffering, it helps me the scripture, the ultimate. Basically, we are the children of God. So I'm trying by any means to connect with the divine. But reading the scripture for a long time, it gives you that divine energy, that special thing which makes you break through the body. So that's very important for me. So I keep this in my schedule. So the prayers, the meditation, the reading the scripture, and the exercise is because the lymph is what happens. The lymph is very important for to be moved. So then we have to, you know, turn the body upside down. Yoga is a gentle way, and I tried another way also, which helps to build the endurance of the body is Tai Chi or Qigong or this energy work helps. For example, one day I was in excruciating pain. I thought, oh, I can't go through. Then I started to do my exercise, like energy exercise, to make the energy circulate, because I say the pain means that energy is blocked somewhere. I had pains in different joints. So energy is blocked somewhere, so you have to release it. So you can release it with your attention, with breathing, with energy work like Tai Chi or asanas. For example, at night, if I can't sleep, sometimes I have pain in my body. I do a set of yoga asanas, and then I'm good to go. Good to sleep. I'll say it breaks through. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
because yes, because I'm old, I got through all many situations, so I just share my experience. Also, I want to ask you, this is a one in a lifetime on a Zoom meeting, or you do it every month?
So we go on the go. We've been to,
Go, yeah.
we don't know when is next retreat. We let you know when we organize one.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for sharing. That's very important what you said.
Thank you very much for doing that. It's very kind of you. God bless you.
Yeah, I love all united, raising our energy, doing this together.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to say something else. I did a little bit of Buddhism and a little bit of Christianity. And in Buddhism there is a practice which I love very much. It's called Nyune. It is dedicated to the Buddha of compassion, and it's a combination between fasting. It's like an intermittent fasting, but they combine the fasting. Depends. There are different stages, but it's a fasting, prayer, chanting, and prostration. Prostration is a very hard exercise. You have to do every day, like 100. But the Tibetans are different. They are in another kind of energy. So, and then in Christianity, they have fasting and prayer. And there is they call black fasting, which means nothing. Like we do the dry fasting. But if you do the prayer combined with it, becomes, and you can make an, how Indians say, some kalpa, you can make an intention for you dedicate the fasting to something and you pray unto it. And the the fact that your body is weaker and pure, the connection with divine is very powerful.
Yes, that's a good way to manifest the connection with yourself, uh,
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah,
energy around us.
yeah, yeah. Thank you for doing it. Very good.
It's where you
Good
put.
for you. Good karma.
Yeah, we all raise in the karma attracting best, because where you put your energy is what come back to you.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. yeah.
So
The prayer is like the prayer or the intention which you put is like an intention you put out there in the universe, and more you become deeper in yourself, more powerful it becomes. You get closer to that fundamental level of the universe where everything manifests.
yes,
Um,
95% is all this manifestation energy. So it's good to learn to
um,
tap in that and don't get distracted on the only 5% matter.
yes, yeah. True.
Thank you
Very
for
nice.
sharing.
I admire you and I praise you that at this young age you are so wise and beautiful too.
Oh, thank you. You are very beautiful. Thank you for
Oh.
sharing with us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hi, Ro. I would like to share. So first
Yeah.
of all, thank you so much for, organizing this space. It's so vibrant. Like there's a connection, maybe all of us, from the ego space, maybe, there are different intentions and everything, but I guess there is always one essence behind, approaching the dry fast, which is returning home, and everybody, desires, because that's the very essence. For me, this is my second dry fast, and I'm approaching it out of curiosity, to understand and observe the body, like what happens. Because for me, it's about, exploring the relationship with the body. So today had been a day of detox. Uh, there's a lot of uneasiness in the body and things like that. And though I'm doing what I can do from my end, but there's so much beauty that even that discomfort is being approached with so much love that I'm absolutely okay with whatever is arising. And I welcome. Uh, and there is absolutely no separation between me and, that experience. And there's nothing to submerge it, to push it, to rectify it, or anything. So it's beautiful how it's more like a childlike exploration where there are no set desires to arrive somewhere, but it's more like, okay, let me see, the wonder of that. So thank you so much to you, to Marcus, and to all the ones in this beautiful space coming together. We are all helping each other with our vibes to, you know, come back to our essence. That's where we all are headed, I believe. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita, for joining us, for being here with us and giving this wonderful energy to the group. And this is a dry fast is an experience that you cannot get with anything else. Only dry fasting can give you this clarity, this cleansing.
Hey, Ro. I would like to say something else.
Yes.
Um, so like I'm not sure how familiar like some of you guys are with some of the videos Marcus has where he speaks Spanish, but like he says like 50% of the toxicity that we have is mental. And so I think like the way to get rid of the mental toxicity is basically to sit with yourself and do nothing, right? Like that's how you get rid of the mental toxicity, I think, or I think that would be my question is because he's not very clear on it. Like how, because he says like his mother had cancer and she wasn't eating food. She wasn't like physically intoxicated, but she still died of cancer because she still had mental toxicity. So I think my question would be, how do you get rid of the mental toxicity? Isn't it like you don't do anything, or what do you think about that? Like,
Exactly. Don't do anything because people were telling to Marcus, but I tried this, I tried that, and he would say, and who is trying? Don't try, don't do anything. When you stop resisting, when you stop following that energy, you just give up, surrender. Okay, that's it. What I had to do is nothing. You just sit. I don't need anything, only we connect with my breath, go for a walk. That's all. Then everything disappear. Everything else, the body start. You give the chance the body to heal, and that's why he said there's no point doing 40 hours meditation if you're gonna still be in the same programming than before. You're gonna stand up and continue the same lying to yourself. And the main thing is that stop all this lie, all this drama that you created, all these habits, and say, be the observer and see, oh, I'm copying this from my mom, I'm copying this from childhood. And when you become the observer is when you really have the chance to be in control and say, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Is everything start of stop doing. Yes, exactly like that. And stop judging. It's in your mind, as you said. Stop comparing, because I need to get that goal, that target. No, nothing. You just need to flow with the present and trust. Everything you need will come back, will come to you when you're ready. So to be ready, you need to get rid of all the clutter, all the what you don't need. When you make space, when you stop doing, when you stop putting your energy, your time, your thought in unnecessary things, that's when you create new space for better things. Better things are waiting to come to you, but if you're still distracted on things that don't serve you, there is no room for better things. So first, do nothing, clear the way, and let life surprise you and get better and better.
Yeah, awesome. That I agree with that, and I think like that's like I think you guys have heard him say like it's easy to at the end like people are not hungry, but they say the hardest part is not doing something because it's like they have to sit with themselves, and it's like we don't want to look in the mirror. We don't want to see what's the movie that he says. It's the movie that's in our head that plays over and over. And I know for me, like it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult to sit and kind of just observe. It's
Yeah,
not easy, but it's the most important thing.
that's the most difficult part for everybody. Like, stop judging, stop comparing, just accepting as they are and love everything as it is. And also in these 2 days, we also are going to practice patience, because sometimes you say, okay, I want results straight away. I want this to finish, this dry fast. When is it going to finish? No. Enjoy each moment, embrace each moment. Thank you for this opportunity. This is a gift you do to yourself because you were so busy um, doing things outside, doing tasks to fulfill this, to fulfill that, to help other people or to be part of a group. Now, this is a gift you give to yourself to do nothing, relax, clean your mind, and enjoy each moment and learn from your mind and your body. Anyone has any questions? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You say clean your mind, and I want to say and clean your frigery.
Clean your fridge. Yes. Food is a consequence of your mind. So first you need to go to the cause. What is taking me to distraction, to consume, to look for a stimulant? If you are in peace, you won't need any stimulants anymore. So you need to observe, what do I need to do to gain that peace again? Because I was once, when I was a kid, that peaceful kid playing life when I was 1, 2 years, I don't know. What do I need to do to bring back to that state? Do I need to learn to say no to things? Do I need to learn to put boundaries? Do I need to stop pleasing other people, put myself first? Yes. Anyone, any questions? Okay, we can start the meditation session if you would like. I'm going to share it on Telegram. We're starting the meditation.
I almost fell asleep. It was deep relaxation.
Yeah, that stage is hard to stay awake. But that's the best when you are on that frequency of relaxation.
A little bit like hypnosis or something in some way.
You know, that's that state when you nearly fall asleep, nearly being awake, is gets you closer to leaving your body. So next time when you reach that, you can start practicing that.
Yeah, it's a gentle reminder of that inner energetic being of who I am.
The energy?
The energetic being of who I am. It's a sweet reminder towards that.
Yeah. But how do you feel the energy? What was your experience?
I became very light. Felt like my body is a bit falling down, the physical part, and was a bit like a bird, like.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best. When you feel so light.
Yeah, it's amazing. Light-headed.
Yes. Anyone else would like to share the experience?
I want to thank you so much
Yeah, thank you.
for everything what you do, what you are, who you are. Wow, it's amazing. I'm so wow.
Ah,
Thank you,
and you're
everybody. Thank you very much.
thank you for making this happen, being here, being part of the group.
Because of you. Thank you.
Because you, I cannot do it on my own.
Yeah, but it's a gift. It's a whoa, 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 whoa. In
Yeah,
my life, yes. Day and night. Wow.
we all learn. And as I'm teaching you, I'm learning from teaching you. So it's all a group experience.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you as well, Rocio. It's been so beautiful for me.
Yes.
And I think Cohen was saying about remembering the essence, remembering your being. I feel like when you wake up from a dream and you're trying to catch those threads, I need to let it go, but I had like echoes of, and my mind wanted to chase those echoes. And it's okay.
But it's amazing that you become the observer and you watch and you say, no, that's the ego. myself is so pure, it won't belong to myself, to my being that. So it's amazing that you can observe it, and that's the first big step.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I also forgot to mention that your body temperature might drop. So tomorrow we can do again, and you can get ready a blanket or something to cover you when you're doing the meditation.
Oh, I love to share something about the cold body. I shared it with a good friend of mine who is a coach, and he goes to the very deepest essence in the energetic patterns. And he said to me, if you feel like the body is getting cold during a longer fast or dry fast or so, it can be related to that you as a child experienced to less love that you received from outside world. And if the bodies become easily hot, you receive too many love.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Very fine.
This is exactly. I mean, I don't know the reasons for this, but this is exactly my experience with fasting. I tend to get very cold, and this is the biggest fear I have with fasting, actually. Uh, so yeah, I also that's why I tried fasting in the winter to see how, I mean, try to to explore this aspect of fasting for me. Yeah, the body temperature is a big issue for me. I tend to get very cold, and I
Yeah.
feel like it shuts down the energy flow as well, which is probably even a bigger issue. You know, I can deal with the sensation of being cold. That's okay. It's been like that for most of my life. But the the next belief I have connected to this is that the energy is circulating slow, well, not enough, not as it should in my body. So yeah, that's my issue.
Yes.
Sorry, you say.
The body is very strong, and it goes to balance again. Most of us, we have issue from childhood, or big traumas come from childhood, lack of love and all these things, or feeling of separation, feeling of abandoned. That's where all starts. But the body is so smart that it knows how to get everything in balance, and the mind, and gets everything where it has to be, and let it flow from inside. So it's great that you're giving this chance, Philip, to observe where it's all coming, and let all the consciousness behind get back to where it has to go.
Can I say
Yeah.
now something? I
Yeah.
have a dramatic experience with the cold. Once I think before pandemic, I had a virus or bacteria or something, and I woke up during the night, and I felt so cold, freezing cold. I thought that that's probably you feel when you pass away. So immediately, because I was in this Tai Chi stuff, I did my exercise to keep the energy working, and disappeared. And also, how to say, when you have a strong connection with the divine, divine how you say, the divine energy rewards you. I can't explain, rewards you with words in the body. Therefore I keep doing everything which keep me connected to divine, including the scriptures. I keep forgetting, through the illness, all those bacteria and virus and everything eats up your energy. So you, especially now because we dry fast, the body becomes very weak. So that's our, like, I call it stronghold, my stronghold. It's up there. So don't forget that. So that will keep you up, especially because you had the I don't know your name. You had dizziness and you fell down. When you keep your awareness up there, you are safe.
Yes,
That's my experience. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
my name is Rosie or Rocio.
What?
My name is Rocio or Rosie
Ah, Rosie. Okay,
or Ro.
that was my next question. Okay. Hi, Rosie. Thank you for doing it. You are so sweet. Thank you very much. I feel very
Oh,
grateful. Can
I
we do this
connect.
relaxation more than once a day?
Sorry.
Can we do this relaxation more than once a day?
Yes, and if we do it together, I was thinking we can start doing it together more often.
Yeah, it's very good, especially for the beginners.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for
No, thank
I
you for sharing.
like to talk. Okay, thank you.
So thank you for sharing, but I didn't understand fully how you stay connected to the divine.
Well,
You said.
I don't want to be, how I say, to embrace a doctrine or to limit yourself in anything. When you want to feel with the God, with the divine, this is in your heart. It's a heart connection.
Mm.
So whatever my experience, you can find divine all over the place. In all, they say this. That's why I appreciate religion, because religion means relegare. Relegare is like um, um, to keep the connection of the divine. Legare means connection. Relegare, again, you forget that connection, so you keep it alive through your own methods. Whatever, there are lots of methods out there which they talk. This, for example, this relaxation is also a connection with the divine. The breathing,
So
the
I need to find
eating.
it for myself, you say, basically.
Yes, yes, because it's in your heart. Yeah, if I tell
Okay.
you, then you may have a rejection, because I told you something and you feel like imposed or something. It's out there are lots of methods out there. Just search and keep doing it, because it's like reinforcing. Do it, do it, do it, do it until you get it. Once you get it, you are safe.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's a journey. It's a journey. It's not like wow, now they unless you are like born like already how you say genius or something, you are born with it. Then it's
Mm.
easy. But if you are a normal being, you have to work it out like a muscle. You how you say called you build a muscle for the connection of divine. Yeah.
Yeah,
All this method is very good. I like it. Very nice. Hmm.
thank you.
Just be open. Thank you. You're wonderful.
Anyone else would like to share something?
Yeah, what suddenly pops up for me it has to do with practicing more self-love. But
Mhm.
self-love can also be for me going for a short walk. That is also self-love. Then my blood is more circulating, my energy it's circulating, and it can be that my temperature is rising then because of the movement that I do. That's something that can help me and maybe another as well.
Yes, it is. Doing this time for yourself is self love too, because you give in time to do this retreat, to stop everything outside, and to give time only to yourself.
I also heard that this lower body temperature is connected to to blood pressure. Just a simple explanation, not a spiritual maybe explanation. Just the blood pressure drops, and that's the reason the body gets colder. Mm,
Yes,
yeah.
because
Maybe there is less inflammation also in the body, or also, maybe the inflammation that's usually at some level in the body during the fast, the inflammation, I don't know whether it goes higher maybe for some people maybe it gets lower, and the inflammation could actually keep me warm and comfortable. And once it's gone, or it's less, then I get colder. That's another beliefs I have surrounding the issue with body temperature.
yes, I heard also um normally your when you are on with stimulants, your body's like a defense, like reactive. But when you stop the stimulant, your energy goes where it has to heal. So your energy is not on your extremities in your arms and your legs. So your energy focus on your other organs. That's why you feel colder on your arms and legs, because your energy is focusing on healing another point. It's not on the defensive point as it was before when you were stimulant on the arms and legs. That's what I heard too. That was,
Whatever happens is your mind.
yes, that's the key.
Yeah, a question that popped up. Can it also be of benefit for the last stage of my broken finger to dry fast? I guess so.
Yes, you're gonna heal your broken finger, the dry fast. You're gonna feel more circulation around your finger. You're gonna feel pump, pump, pump because it's healing.
Amazing. That's nice. I like that.
Great chance to observe that healing
Mm,
faster.
that's nice. Thank you very much, Rakio and everyone. And it's very cozy and beautiful space. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Everything here and now.
I wanted to ask you if we do it tomorrow, would you like to meditation to be longer time? Because I wasn't sure how long to do it for. You
For
want
me, it was
time or you prefer to do it longer?
for me it was okay, but I was a little bit in a doubt. Like, is my cell phone battery out, or or is still in the meditation?
Yeah.
Like power anxiety,
Yeah.
battery life anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was perfect. The length of the meditation was perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we keep
Yes,
it.
for me too. Yes, it was excellent. The timing and everything. Thank you very much, all
Thank
Yes.
of you.
Thank you. Thank
you.
you, Rosie.
The same 1 hour, and of course, if you want to stay, you stay. You do what you want. Amazing. I like 1 hour
Oh,
after the.
there is one thing with the dry fast before. In the my first dry fast, I remembered, like, I forget to say people I'm in the dry fast, and I received messages and calls and so. And then I realized, oh, I just made one message, one standard message, and I just reply with that, and then I get more peaceful inside. Otherwise, my trap was that, oh, now I'm busy with, oh, I need to answer, I would like to answer. I just a general message and then a phone off. It can give me so much peace that suddenly popped up in my brain.
That's a good idea, yes. Because if you used to answer quickly and now you're not replying, people gonna wonder what's happening with him. So that's a good thing, yes.
Yeah, for example, I'm unavailable until Sunday, or with a little bit of explanation, you can decide yourself.
Yes.
Fasting screens.
Yeah. No electric devices. It's better for you if you can do it because the electricity from the devices, we don't see it, but it interrupts us and it really affects our energy. It's much easier if you fast the screen to do this detox. It's so much easier. It's a game changer.
Yeah, and to be okay with being timeless, that's also very wonderful. To let go of watching the time and just be.
Yeah, like, you know what is that as it is.
Just yeah, how I experience that is like going on the rhythm with nature. Oh, the sun is going down, then it is evening. The sun is coming up, then it is morning.
Yes. Peace to the mind. Any more to share? If if no one else has a question, remember patience because you're gonna say, "Oh, 2 days." Yes, 2 days go so fast. Like you're gonna say that. Don't worry about time. Just focus on be the observer, watching your movie, and do nothing. Only what a kid would enjoy doing. That's all. Yes. And if everybody's okay, no more questions. I'll see you tomorrow at midday UK time.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Thank
you
you
so
very much.
much.
Thank you
Until
very much.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Beautiful
Enjoy.
You too.
journey. Enjoy.
Have a nice fasting.
Yes.
It will
Enjoy
go.
this.
It will
Bye
go
bye.
very fast.
Bye.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.